Hey Queens, welcome to my channel. I'm Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And today I'm going to be going over new beauty releases that have happened within the last, I don't know how long it's been. I don't remember when I filmed my last one, but today is November 13th, so sometime from like October, I guess. Anyways, these videos I just talk about like things that have been coming up, things that interest me, or things that I'm like, why was this even a thought? So yeah, before we get started, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. Let's talk about some new makeup now. So starting from October 18th, Colourpop at least showed their Lucky Penny collection. This is now an afterthought because we know Colourpop comes out with so much that it doesn't matter anymore. This is a cute little collection. Does it look like all of their other peachy collections? Yes. I get what they were going for, but like it should have leaned more copper and maybe a little more brown, but this just ended up looking very much like the Baby Got Peach palette, the Coast to Coral palette. Yeah, that's kind of just how it ended up. The blush sticks though, I think are very on the money, definitely coppery. This eyeshadow palette is definitely very pink heavy. They could have really used a nice rusty matte in here. I think that would have helped it out a lot. One peach, I understand, to kind of like use as a transition, whatever, but there's just too much in here to even think that it's like a penny coppery kind of look. The lipsticks, these are the velvet ones or whatever. I haven't tried this formula. And these are not copper. This is not penny. This is just, that looks like a cool tone, almost purple sort of thing, a peach and a berry. So not really sure. Like they had an idea and it was a pretty good one and it just kind of, yeah, it's not working. All right, so I try to stay away from talking about brands that I don't really support anymore because there's really no point in me talking about them. Because obviously I'm probably gonna poop on the collection anyways, and I'm gonna poop on this one, but for a very specific reason. This is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz Collection, and they have done it again. They have come out with an eyeshadow palette with the weird jelly, rocky, gross, germy looking shade. They're also coming out with this, is it a highlighter? Okay, it doesn't even say in the description of this. And it looks exactly like that shade, and I can't. I don't know why this is being put out. I don't ever find these products, one, they don't look good in the pan. Two, they don't wear well, and the packaging's pretty though. That packaging's really pretty. Juvia's Place Holiday Collection. It's red and blue. I don't really understand. It comes with this giant brush set. It's like a red to blue ombre sort of handle. The container says, I live, I love. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I just kind of like don't get it. And maybe that's because I didn't care enough to like look into it. But they have a 6-pan eyeshadow palette called I Live, I Love Ice. And it's an all blue little palette. It has a glitter in it and it has this kind of like weird shade where it has different pigments in it. But overall it is a blue shade. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of pretty. And it comes with a champagne highlight. And then they have another 6-pan palette, which is mostly blue, and then it has like 2 rusty red shades in there. I don't get it. I don't know, I don't understand. There's lip products, there's like these nude ones and some red ones, and I feel like I'm missing something here. I don't understand. Like, the color story, the theme does not make sense to me. Which is very unfortunate because I do like Juvia's Place formula, and I mean, I'm saving money by not wanting this, but I need more. I want more. When I was thinking about making this video, I was like, there's just so many things that don't make sense to me, and I feel so unmotivated to film this video, but here I am filming with it and like sticking with it, but I'm not excited about new makeup releases, and yeah. This was one I was hoping to be excited for, Colourpop and The Nightmare Before Christmas. The packaging, sickening. Colourpop always kills it with the packaging. It's so cute, I love it. And then the inside makes no sense. I feel like the color story almost really represents Sally for the most part, and then they kind of just ditched out everything else. There should have been a green in there for Oogie Boogie. Everyone's saying that. I feel like there should be a black in here. I feel like there needs to be a red, like a true red, a big bright orange, you know, some really bold colors, and we got the same color story that we keep on getting. This is like a darker version of the Sailor Moon palette. And then the lipsticks. The lipsticks is a bright pink, a bright red, and then a really cool tone nude. Why is there a bright pink and a bright red? Well, okay, I think Sally wears bright red lipstick, but the bright pink, no sense. Don't get it. Absolutely do not get it. I think the Jelly Mud shadow colors, I think they kind of make sense. Again, I don't know why there's bright pink everywhere. It just... Another collection, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I'm saving money by hating everything, but everything feels unnecessary. Oh, I wanted to talk about this because I watched season 1 of Emily in Paris on Netflix, and I ended up liking it, as cheesy as it is. And then this is how I found out they were gonna have a season 2, and I was like, excuse me? But I really don't like the collection. This is Lancome and Emily in Paris. This is kind of just celebrating the upcoming season 2, which I don't know what is coming out, but I'm gonna watch it. So they have this like Lancome product. They have this Lancome serum that they come out with. It's just in different packaging. They have 3 lipsticks. There's 2 red colors, and then there's a nude. They're pretty. The packaging is basic. And then they have the eyeshadow palette. And this eyeshadow palette is in the shape of a heart, and it's like kind of like 3D. It's not like a flat palette. Like, it's not like this. It like, you know, is a 3D kind of situation, which would be terrible to store, but it is so cute. And actually, it looks so cute up behind me. But the color story, and I get it. I know she wears very like little makeup in the show, and I get it. This palette is so stupidly boring. It's cut off into 3 parts, and each part has like a quad. One quad is extremely light gray to white. One quad is very kind of like deep blues, kind of smoky blues. And then another quad has 2 of the same shade of brown and 2 of the same shade of bone. It's a disappointment. And I really hope season 2 isn't as disappointing as this collection, because I would probably lose my mind. Oh, Ace Beauté is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette, and I probably will get it. I assume, and I probably shouldn't, I assume that this will be sold on BoxyCharm eventually, and that's probably when I'll get it, because I can get it at a much cheaper price. But this is the Tropical Vibes palette, and it is green heavy, and it is grungy green. It's the dirty green. It's the baby puke diarrhea green, and I want it. I want it. Ace Beauté comes out with these palettes that just, for whatever reason, hit the mark when it comes to color stories. Like, they are just stunning. Stunning. I absolutely love them. So this is probably something I'll end up getting eventually, but not anytime soon. Colourpop has another collection. This is the Quartz Collection. Has a 9-pan palette. It's very gray tone. Yeah, super gray tone. And honestly, okay. So I have the Cremated palette from Jeffree Star. As we know, I no longer support them. I'm trying to pan my Jeffree Star stuff. I wish I had this instead of that. So maybe eventually I will purchase this, but right now this is obviously something I don't need. I'm not going to bring grays into my collection if I still have the Cremated palette, but eventually I think I do plan on getting this. BH Cosmetics came out with their monthly Birthstone palette. This is the Citrine palette. And I can't lie to you, I want it. It's very yellow and brown heavy. I love mixing yellow with brown. I think it's stunning. It's beautiful. I don't need it. I don't need it. But I want it. And this isn't my birthstone. This isn't my birthstone. It's just a very beautiful, beautiful palette. Here's another brand that I don't support. I Heart Revolution collaborated with Elf, the movie. And this collection comes with a giant eyeshadow palette that is stupid. The color story is awful. There is the Candy Cane lip gloss. There's 3 of them. There's a lip care duo. It looks like there's bath bombs. What are those? There's a brush set. What is that? Oh, there's bubble bath and a syrup bottle, which I'll admit, that's cute. But wait, there's 4 other palettes and liquid eyeshadows. And is that a bronzer, blush, and highlight? Oh, there's just too much. Why did there have to be a large palette along with 3 other reasonably sized palettes? Oh, that's 4. Oh, they're all together. Oh, it's a book of palettes. Oh, no one needs this. No one needs this. That one palette is literally mostly bone. Shades, beige shades. I just don't understand. Natasha Denona is coming out with the Glam face and eye palettes. There's a light and a dark one. They come with a cream blush, a highlighter, and 5 eyeshadow shades. They're $59. So they're expensive. But Natasha Denona has good formulas, and this would be a really nice gift for someone who wears very neutral, very basic makeup, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying that this is just a great gift for those people, and honestly, I wouldn't mind having this, but again, it is way too expensive, and I'm not even gonna bother, but they are there, and I think they're kind of pretty. Colourpop, another collection, of course. They're expanding on their Mandalorian thing. They first came out with the Baby Yoda palette. I know he is not Baby Yoda. I know. I haven't watched season 2, and if there's a season 3, I haven't watched that either. So I have the original palette. It looks like this. Very cute, leans very green and neutral. The new palette, which is called The Mandalorian, is very gray heavy with a pop of yellow. I think this is a really cool palette. I think it's different to other things that Colourpop has done. I know they have that Quartz Collection, which is very similar to this, but it also has some cool tone browns in it. So I think it's a cool palette, and I think this is something that's a little bit different than what they normally do. I believe there are also, yeah, there's a lip oil duo and a makeup bag and a little mirror. The mirror is cute. The mirror is adorable. I will not lie. I think this is a good extension of the range. I can't complain about it. I'm not gonna get it. I don't need it. But it's there if you want it. This is actually something I'm excited for, and I know I don't need this. I know it's expensive. I know it's gonna be like, I think it's like 60 bucks for these big palettes, because there's another one I want from this brand that's the same size, and I want it so bad too. This is from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. This is Bad Witch Club Season Fall is what it says on the packaging. So they are going to have more of these palettes. This is not the last one. This is very, okay. In my last new beauty video, I talked about how purples and blues are not up my alley. I'm literally wearing purple eyeshadow today, and there's literally purple and blue in this palette, but there's also these greens and these peachy shades, and there's just something about this that just, it reaches out to me, okay? I can't help it. I'm a hypocrite, I know, but this palette is pretty. It's pretty, and the packaging, yes. So Black Friday, I know they're going to have a sale. They're coming out with all kinds of stuff too. I think they're coming out with more glosses. They're coming out with their matte liquid lipsticks, I think. There's gonna be sales. I believe that's when this is coming out. So yes, I plan on making a purchase from Give Me Glow on Black Friday because I'm gonna try and get some things, okay? And this looks really pretty. So pretty. Anyways, moving on. Colourpop, yet again, this is their holiday collection. I talk about Colourpop's, like, about every collection of theirs because they might come out with a lot, but they are affordable, and their formula, I think, majority of the time is extremely reliable. They've only come out with one palette that I have that is dog poo-poo, but other than that, everything is amazing. So this is the Roaring Hearts collection. It has this, what is this? This is a Tin Pan palette. This is different than what they've done in the past. The palette, not the actual color story. The color story is brown. And I would get this if I did not have this palette a million times over. It's pretty, the packaging's pretty, but I don't need this. They also came out with a lot of these lip creams that they have. I've seen multiple reviews. Formula, not good. I don't like Colourpop's lip formulas. They're not my favorite. They are not my favorite. There are lashes. There are Super Shock Shadow Duos. That's hard for me to say. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. So there's that. There is that. If you want a brown palette, go get this. Go get it. Laura Lee Los Angeles is coming out with a blush palette. And again, I'm not a big fan on face palettes because I can't use everything, but this palette leans more cool tone than it does warm tone. And I think that's why I'm so put off by it. I have a lot of cool tone blushes because I keep purchasing full Colourpop collections and most of their blushes are cool tone pinks. So I don't need this, and I'm really more into warm blushes anyways, so I'm not into it. But if you are in need of a blush palette and these shades are up your alley, here it is. It is pretty, it's just not something I need. I have way too many blushes, so there's that. The last thing I'm going to talk about is something that we don't even know about all the way yet. Stay Golden Cosmetics is the brand that came out with the glitter lips that are transfer proof. You put on the glitter does not fall off. You can take a drink, the glitter does not fall off. It is incredible. I want to buy a lip kit. They are actually pretty cheap too. I really want one. I haven't gotten one yet. I don't know why. Don't ask me because I don't know. But they are coming out with an eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. It's called Glamora. I'm so excited to see what's on the inside of here. I really hope I am not disappointed. From the looks of the packaging, it's going to be a rainbow palette. Do I need a rainbow palette? Absolutely not. I don't need more makeup, but I'm interested to see what this is gonna be like. It's coming out November 19th. So, and they've said that this has been 2 years in the making. I'm ready to see what it looks like on the inside. I really am. That's pretty much it for this video. This video is very ranty. This video had a lot of negativity in it, and I'm sorry. There just was a lot of nonsense, a lot of boringness. I didn't talk about everything because a lot of stuff was so boring, and I'm just not interested in a lot of the new makeup that's coming out, and it's kind of got me in a bitter mood, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Don't forget, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that like button because it would help your girl out. You guys have a good one now. Bye-bye.